What's up guys, I'm currently at an urban field here in Slovakia and I found a guy with this really long VS10 build. You know, when you compare it to my SSG here in the short barrel configuration, it's like, it looks twice as long actually. And I was talking to the guy, what's the advantage of it? And we got into a discussion about a long barreled gun versus short barreled guns. And I thought I want to summarize all of the advantages and disadvantages of each in this video. So first of all, I want to talk about performance. Then I'm gonna talk the advantages in urban areas and woodland areas. And then we're gonna talk about maneuverability. First of all, performance. Everybody who has done teching on guns knows that once you pass like a certain length of inner barrel, which, you know, we're talking about 200 millimeters, you can't really increase accuracy anymore. So both of those guns have a longer barrel than 200 millimeters, which means that you will not get more accuracy on this one than on that one. Now, even though accuracy doesn't improve with the longer inner barrel on those setups, what does improve is the efficiency of the air compression system inside, especially here on spring sniper rifles. If I put an M150 into this gun, we will look at around 3 joules. And if I put an M150 in this gun, we will look at about 2.5 joules because the inner barrel is just so much shorter. Now let's talk about the advantages in urban areas and woodland areas. Now today I'm playing with my short barreled SSG-24 because I'm in an urban area, but when I'm playing in a woodland area, I actually prefer longer guns. So the long SSG-24, whatever one here would work as well. Now even though this is an urban area and I prefer the short barreled one, there is some situations where the longer barrel has an advantage. And this is why I'm always using the longer barrels in woodland. When we look here, we see a wall of vegetation. And if you're hiding behind it, you can hide like this far behind the wall because your barrel will still stick through the vegetation and you're quite far behind it, which means, you know, it drops a shadow on you, which people can see you, and there's just plenty of vegetation in front of you. If you have a short barrel gun and you only have like this much of vegetation in front of you, people might see you and you have to go that far into the front because otherwise you will hit the leaves. I'm gonna show you this real quick. Just stay here and I will show you from the other side. So here with the longer barreled VS10, you can see how I can expose the barrel in front, which means that I will not hit any leaves, but I'm still very far in the back and people will not be able to see me. Now, when I'm switching to the short barrel SG-24 and I stay in the same position, you will see that I could probably hit a leaf because when I'm looking through the scope, I'm not 100% aware of the barrel. I might hit one of those twigs and leaves and then I'm gonna miss. So what I have to do is I have to move further up front. And then I'm here and it's much easier that people can see me. And when you think about even shorter sniper rifles, okay, let's imagine, you know, I'm with my pistol here. People are gonna definitely see me because I'm just much closer to the wall of vegetation. Okay, so this is why I prefer longer barrel setups like the standard SG-24 for woodland areas or areas that have particularly woodland. But now I'm gonna show you the disadvantage of the longer barrel when we walk into this building. Now we're in a very small room and here we'll see that the long barrel is just a huge disadvantage. Let's say I see an enemy over there and, you know, if I peek out my head, I can see him. And now I want to get my gun up and you're gonna see that, you know, I want to stay back from the window, obviously. I don't want that my barrel looks out of the window because people who are down on the ground level or who are up in the trees or wherever, they're gonna see the barrel sticking out. People are gonna know you're up there when you stick out your barrel like this. It's too obvious and people will know your position. So what I want to do is I want to stay back, but now I can't get in the angle. The guy's over there, but I can't aim at him. But now when I switch to the short barreled SSG, it's no problem whatsoever. I can just get this guy in my crosshairs, not expose my barrel, go over there and shoot the guy. Final topic is mobility. If I'm in an urban area like this and I want to peek through this corner and this happens, I have a too long gun. You know, if I always have to be aware of how I'm holding my gun when I move through buildings and, you know, if I want to get somewhere and I bump my barrel all the time into walls and stuff, it's probably a too long gun for this environment. Also, if I sling this gun, you know, with this one, I can easily bring it to the back and I can draw my pistol and I can knee down. And you will see that the outer barrel does not go into the ground. You know, I can just knee down without any issue. Also, when the gun is hanging in front, I can easily just knee down and I'm not gonna have an issue here with my outer barrel. So it's much easier to move through the environment with this gun. That's also a big disadvantage of the long barrel guns. Last but not least is the looks of the gun. A lot of people just want to have a really long sniper rifle. You could basically build a sniper rifle this long that performs just like this one, but you know, we're playing Airsoft, it's gun replicas, it should look authentic, and a lot of people just love that. So obviously that's like your own personal choice. What do you like more, short or long barrels? Now to sum up the entire video, first of all, performance. accuracy, it will make no difference. Then spring efficiency is slightly better on the longer sniper rifles. When it comes to playing in different fields, I recommend the long barrels for woodland areas and the short barrels for urban areas. Mobility is a very obvious one. With the sniper rifle, you will have issues in urban areas, maybe also in woodland areas. And then when it comes to looks, that's your personal choice. Would you prefer more? Do you want like an insanely long sniper rifle, just like this one? I personally think that's a total overkill. The SG24 in its normal configuration is about this long, and you get all the advantages of spring efficiency, and you can push it through bushes and all that. So I don't really understand why you would build a sniper rifle this length, but maybe you have a different opinion. Let me know in the comments below what you want to use for which kind of field, if I forgot anything. I personally run both setups. I own one SG24, here the serial number 0001, the very first one that ever got manufactured. I have the short barrel kit, short outer barrel and short inner barrel, always on my work desk. So when I prepare to the game, I always switch it up depending on where I'm playing. That was it for this video. Hope you guys liked. Subscribe to the Novice Tactical channel if you want to have more airsoft related tips like this one. And I see you in the next video.